Hey all, Mr. Rip here. Just want to do a quick review on Undine. So overall, I think she's definitely one of the best heroes. You got to have her for top tier PvP. She's great for campaigns and tower progression, and overall, pretty decent hero. I think one of the strongest teams that you can have would be Yuna, Gilga, Undine, Terra, and Mythia. I think those are probably pretty strong. You'd be hard pressed to beat her unless maybe you had like Archimeus in her place, maybe. But again, it would be pretty tight. So pretty strong team there. Let's take a look. Take a look at the SG. So pretty decent SG basic stats, and then during Suffocate and Jetstream, there's a 28% chance to create a spring under the target that lasts 9 seconds, with a maximum of 3 springs existing simultaneously. Every 5 seconds, all springs will resonate, dealing damage equal to Undine's 150% attack for enemies in the range. So that's basically an AoE, which is really good. So it starts out with 3 layers, and then at 10 it bumps up to 25 layers at 3%, and then at 20 it bumps up to 30 layers at 5, and then the odds of spring generation increase to 38% at 30 SG, and the duration is extended to 12 with a reduction in the trigger interval to 3 seconds. So really cool SG, I think. Let's take a look at her talents. So one is MDI increase of 30 points, not too shabby. And then Undercurrent, after casting her ultimate skill for the first time, her regular attack is replaced with Jetstream. So perfect. So Jetstream's pretty nice. Again, remember, if the regular attack is replaced by Jetstream, that means now you're automatically with the SG30 getting a 38% increase in having those pools underneath and increasing her attack and doing AoE. So that's really nice. Let's take a look at the breakthrough. So if you look at 30, Suffocate, is used more frequently. Okay, cool. But if you look at 60, then Jetstream bumps up to 280%. So that's really nice too. And then let's take a look at her skills. So if you look at her ultimate, she does 2 powerful water spouts with 180% attack damage, multiple instances, and then she does 470% AoE damage. And then at level 2, if she doesn't kill anybody, it bumps up to 500, and at 3, if she doesn't kill anybody, it bumps up to 530%. So not too shabby there. And then this one's really cool, Surging Sea, because at the start of battle, an 11-second aura is activated, and then basically buffs all your allies, 50% reduction in damage taken, 50% increase in shield acquisition. And then, let's see, each time damage is dealt, 50% attack worth of wave power is being consumed, adding divine damage worth 2.6 times the value until wave power is exhausted. You can digest that. And then level 2 and level 3 increases the ally shield and reduces the damage by 70, and then does the same thing at 80. At level 3, it does it by 80, and then on level 4, each time wave power is consumed, 5% of the remaining power is consumed. Not less than 50% of Undine's attack, and no more than 200% of Undine's attack. All right, let's check out Suffocate. Okay, so remember at Breakthrough 30, this is used more frequently. It doesn't really tell you how much, but they use it more frequently. Okay, actually, it's down here at the bottom here. So if you look here. Okay, randomly encases 3 enemies with a bubble containing at least 1 hero. So it could be 3, but containing at least 1. The bubble lasts randomly between 2 to 5 seconds. And then when they're in that, the target is disabled. And then MDR is reduced by 10. Disabled means they're unable to actively use any skills except for regular attacks. So that's pretty nice. So when they're casting it more often at level 30, I think that is really a good breakthrough level 30 now that I think about it. Damage taken from Undine is increased 4% per target, stacking up to 3 layers, lasting for an entire battle. That is really nice. And then damage taken from Undine is increased 5 per target, stacking 5 layers, lasting an entire battle. So really cool. I think that's an awesome skill. And then the last one, Jetstream, she has a water sword that strikes at the enemy, dealing 210% attack damage for the first enemy, passes through, dealing 115. So this is really cool. If you get someone that groups like Neff or somebody else that pulls all the enemies together, you're going to do a lot of damage to a lot of the enemies, essentially like AoE. She has a lot of AoE stuff, and then she has the pass-through skill. And so level 2, it's 230% attack damage for the first and 130 for everyone behind or after. And then level 3, when the target is in a bubble, the bubble duration is extended by 1 second. And so then you can see what it's at. 280% increase when breakthrough level 60. So, overall, pretty awesome hero. I think she's probably going to be right up there. With my favorite heroes are Yuna, Gilga, Mythia. Those are my top 3. Terra, and then probably her, maybe Archmaeus. So those are probably the best heroes in the game. So like I said, she's a must-have. I think I covered it all, but if you have anything that you want to add or things you have questions on or whatnot, hit me up. Until then, have fun out there playing the game. Good luck.